And we're back another week of Bonding with Boogie because, I hate to say episodes and I hate to say, we dropping weekly. So we like to talk to y'all every week. So we be here every week. With that being said, this is Bonding with Boogie and a Precious Perspective. And as you, of course, know, I am your host, Boogie Ogun, him with the, him for knee, him the G, him who doesn't hide, him who seeks,
Sure.
him with the shortest arms, him still with the longest reach. And, of course, we have my boy.
Precious, with a precious perspective. And per usual, black man, I am happy to be here with you to
For sure.
talk that talk that we talk.
For sure.
And I'm always happy when we have somebody featured on as well, understanding that we explore all realms of the spoken word and the spoken art form. And so this was a brother that we met through an event that we did. Shout out to Everything's Not Okay podcast. They had a super dope event. Shout out to Monet, Black, Jasmine, the whole team over there doing their thing. And we was able to bump into my boy, Danny Mac. So I'm going to let him introduce himself, tell him where you can find yourself at, brother.
Man, you can find me all through Chicago if you're riding in the right places.
Okay.
I'm born and raised here. Thank you to these two brothers, Pressure and Ogun. Real first time I met them was at the place that bro just mentioned, and I was blown away from what they got to offer far as the poetry and like poems and stuff. So my bad, I hit the mic, but I'm happy to be here, man. It was a long day for me, so I'm I'm ready to get it in.
It be long days. It be short but long days now. They be shorter than what they used to be, but them bitches be feeling long as hell.
Come on,
feel
man.
me? But with that being said, let the people know where they can find you as far as like social media, where they want to, if they wanted to, check out your content, get in tune with you.
Okay, I'm on all platforms. Same name, Danny Mac, Danny_Mac Funny _ASL on every platform, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, same old thing. And YouTube, Danny Mac 076. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now let's get straight into it. We met at the Everything's Not Okay podcast.
Man, that was fun too.
Yeah, and I actually like when like coming up in this the open mic type of situations. I be excited to see comedians. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a funny nigga. I be around funny niggas. I like funny niggas. Like I like funny people in general. I like to laugh. That's like a therapy for me, getting a good laugh. So I'm a big fan of stand up comedy. I'm a big fan of several comics and just comedians in general. Mm-hmm. And so like I said, when you got up there, of course you never like just like how we was doing poetry, you didn't know what we was gonna do.
Yeah.
So being a comedian, I done seen you'd have seen the better, you'd have seen the worst. You know what I'm saying? And you engaged the crowd. You knew you had motherfuckers laughing, and I was really impressed, and I really enjoyed myself.
Thank
I
you,
just
bro.
I just want to give you that.
Thank you, bro. Cause I'm gonna keep it real. Comedy, everybody think they can do it, but it's a form of study. You get what I mean? Like everybody could, write a bunch of nice words that sound good, but the way you deliver it, it's all with like grading.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And like what I wanted to say was like growing up in school, we be like class clowns and people know you just for being funny or silly or whatever. And as an adult growing, you try to take that same love and like that attention you got from school to the real world. But the real world not playing all the time.
Yeah, for sure. And for sure. So, and you didn't get that from school, you got that from you. That's who you are.
Yeah.
If that's the nigga you were and you still that nigga, like it was school, niggas was telling you that at school.
Yeah.
But niggas was telling you at school that's really who you were. That's really you, like you wasn't trying to be the class clown. It was some niggas who was.
Yeah,
but it was some niggas who was just them. You know what I'm saying? The funny guys, they just was funny. And most of them niggas still funny, like you say, till this day.
Yeah.
It was effortless. It was who they are, who they were. You know what I'm saying?
So, Danny Mac, I'm going to go ahead and ask you, when did you first realize that you was a funny guy?
Well, I've been told by comedian Michi Hall, if you watching this, I'm telling on you right now, he would always tell me I wasn't funny. And I had to like, come at him like, man, why you saying I ain't funny?
Because there was a nigga telling him he wasn't funny at a point in time.
Yeah, and that's my uncle. So it's like it hit different to try to prove something to other people, but the message I'm trying to make is like, you know, when you prove it to yourself and do it for yourself, you will find yourself in a better pace than it. You will really find your niche. But what made me start doing you? That was the question. What made me start doing?
Now, when did you realize that you was a funny guy?
When I can make my grandmother and grandfather laugh. Like it's hard to make your grandparents laugh.
How young were you though when you was able to do that?
Man, and my grandma liked it. The Simpsons. So I used to do the little Marge voice and stuff for her. That's when I really knew I had it though. Like when I could start doing voiceovers and stuff like that. I would like, you know, mimic people from shows that they would watch. Like, I don't know. I just would do it because I knew like that was my way to their heart. You get what I'm saying? So once I figured out how powerful that was, and like, I don't know, man, a big part of me just silly, but a lot of the time it's just like the world make you a solid, dominant person to be like, you know, when to cut it on and off. Mm-hmm. But I ain't know I was that good. A lot of people still tell me, nigga, you ain't funny, you know, but you can't please everybody. You know, you just got to do your thing.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
You know?
When did you start writing jokes or
performing
getting
jokes,
getting to
start
that
practicing
space where it was
jokes,
like, I'm there.
I
I want comedy to be my weapon of choice, so to speak, in this world of, like you said, motherfuckers be having long days, and to understand how powerful a laugh is, and knowing that connection, like you said, even connecting it back to your grandparents, you know what I'm saying? Understanding that shit, where you can really make a person laugh for real, that's really a direct connection to their heart. Niggas be laughing, and I hate to context the grandma, but niggas are laughing bitch right out of drawers.
Yeah,
what you talking about?
And
So,
I ain't gonna
laugh grams right into a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? Hey, either or. You know, you motherfucking laugh. You been laughing, and your stomach start hurting, and you got dizzy. Hey, a good laugh, hey.
Man, I love the questions y'all ask, and I just gotta ask one more time because, you know, this is my first interview, and
it won't be your last, brother.
Yeah, so one more time for me, Pete.
Basically, like, what guided you toward that space of wanting to do comedy for real. Like,
okay.
And
like you said, like once
connection.
once you start making your grandma and stuff laugh, like I know you just didn't stay. You knew you was a funny nigga then, but as far as comedy, you didn't know that's what you wanted to put. That wasn't your goal. So when was it a goal to be like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make this comedy shit pop. I'm gonna get on stage. I'm gonna go to the open mics and you know what I'm saying, do these comedy. Like, how long have you been doing that? And when, you know what I'm saying, when did that transpire?
So I've been doing comedy now 5 years.
Okay,
and
with
that long timeline. I'm sorry, with that long timeline, bro. Like, okay, I'm trying to just put y'all in the perspective of my shoes. Like, you can think you funny. You can think you the greatest.
On me, talk about it.
You can think, like, you know what I'm saying? I got this shit in the bag because of who I've been around. You know what I'm saying? But when you really study the greats like Richard Pryor, I don't just take from people that do content. I don't take from nobody. I go with the real and what I've been through, because Richard Pryor once said, you know, you don't gotta try to be funny if you tell the truth. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
So a lot of the times I tell the truth, and the shit be funny. It worked for me, and
because your truth be a lot of other niggas' truth too.
Yeah, and I felt you. I seen you when I was talking about the relationships. I say your lady don't like to see you have fun. Have fun right now. I bet you like niggas' truths be people truths be the same truth. You know, it might be a little twist or a turn to it, but for the most part, when you telling your truth, it's always somebody who done been through equal or been through worse or been through less. Yes. But everybody got their own truth. So when you telling the truth, somebody feel your truth, because nigga, that shit be the truth. And that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, it be factual actuals. Yeah, and once I peeped that's just the dynamic that I roll with. I'm like, man, it's too much going on to be lying anyway. So I'm gonna just tell the truth. Like, just tell the truth, you know, like, whether it's embarrassing or not, because we all got some times. I'm pretty sure this your brother, so y'all share moments where you like, damn, we could laugh at it now, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's just like, man, bro, like, when you realize that ain't nobody perfect in this world, and you just gotta roll your dice, because every day is a gamble for us being black men, you know.
And I appreciate the confidence in yourself and the ability and the strength to still, like how you said, you've met people that said you wasn't funny. But like I say, you think you funny. And I'm all about how you think you feel, how you think you, I'm a poet. Somebody could tell me I'm not a good poet. But to me, I really don't see nobody better. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And as long as I feel that way.
Because you go stay hungry that way, too.
Yeah, and as long as I feel that way, then that's the way it is. I make it to in my mind, somebody gonna feel this. And like you said,
exactly,
it's flavors for everybody.
You never know who digging your sauce, you know?
Yeah.
So like one thing I say is like your opinion, I listen to it. It may not matter because your opinion is not the same as mine that I feel about myself. So it's confidence. It's about confidence, bro. Like when you spoke, you said your piece. I hear poets. My uncle a poet. I hear you. And to feel it, you know what I'm saying? You like, I'm a great man. I'm a black man. I'm a strong man. I
didn't say any of that, but I said all of that.
I'm just saying, though. I'm just remembering
of it. Yeah,
it's just like
him being like, oh, that's all that you saying, shit.
Like this time and this era we living in, bro. We gotta show that we, you know what I'm saying? We got big shoulders. We from a city of big shoulders. We gotta for these kids, bro. Like I don't care about nothing else but the future. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give them everything I got. If whoever want to do comedy, learn about cameras, anything I can offer that I know that would put them right, I'll do it. I'll do that.
Let me ask you a question. We gonna take it to some Chicago.
Let's get it.
Some Chicago comedian shit right now. Are you familiar with Chicken Wing?
That's my boy.
Hey, and shout out to motherfucking Chicken Wing. Cause I know that's my
Mr.
brother.
That's Mr. AKA Shut Up.
Yeah, Chicken Wing. That's my dog. My boy Chicken Wing. And you the second motherfucker I had come up here. And you know, you be trying to tell, even though I know how deep in the comedy streets he is, I still asked the other comedians if they know Chicken Wing, just for them to say they know Chicken Wing.
Chicken Wing is 100% real nigga with me because first time he ever seen me, like, you know, Chick, he be like in the cut kind of like watching who go and who go do good. First time he ever saw me, I wasn't in there on no, I'm better than you. I'm better than you. I'm better than everybody in here. I'm just trying to get my shit off, you know? I'm sorry if we could cuss.
Hell yeah. That's what you here for. And that's
we grown ass men.
Get your shit off.
But when he seen me, bro, he didn't waste no time. He was like, oh yeah, I'm booking you. Come back to the next show. You funny as hell. Take my number. And I'm like, cool. Because I didn't know nobody else in there. So that was love. Right then and now, we locked in.
Hey, and it's love because that's the type of the guy my boy Chicken Wing is.
All day,
so
100
right now,
Chicken Wing.
Shout out to Chicken Wing. We just
all day.
Quick shout out to Chicken Wing. But like I said, we be really like excited to like get comedians up here and on the show because like I said, that's my brother. That's my brother over there.
Yeah.
Shout out to the people in attendance too.
What's up, y'all?
Yeah, we got Real Duncan. We got Jody Provocative, and we got who we got. And we got us, Boogie, Precious, my nigga Danny Mac.
Come on, man. The right way.
Attendance,
yeah.
And so I'm gonna ask you this: what's your art to joke telling? If that make any sense. So I'm asking that question just simply mean like, how do you get to whether it's punchlines that you going off of, whether it's improv that you playing off of in the crowd, like how do you achieve your laughs?
10% is the crowd, I would say. 10% is the crowd, and using, like, see, you have to have avenues, you know, with these jokes. So if you got a room full of older people, I would say I would be more clean, but I would say mediocre in the middle.
So you write like that? You got clean jokes?
Man, I got plenty of clean jokes. I got church jokes. I got dark sex jokes. I got all type of jokes. I didn't know.
You been doing this shit 5 years. I forgot. My bad, bro. My bad. I like that though.
Yeah.
Like that's why I asked.
And it's like, bro, like, you know, so you asked what's my favorite type of comedy to do, like art form of it.
Like how do you usually approach, like, say you got a show, right? And like you said, and you was going into like, you really looking at demographic, you looking at who's in attendance of this show.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna be based on the type of jokes I tell. And so what I'm asking is, how do you, so first of all, do you write your jokes?
Correct, I do.
Okay, bet. And so in that space, when you writing a joke, do you come in like, okay, bet, I'm starting off with the punchline and I know this funny, or I'm going in with it, I'm telling the story, because I ain't gonna stunt. From some of the shit that you use, like you talked about Zodiac shit, went into that, you know, like you said, you played out the crowd. So
man, 90% of what you do, bro. Like, if you gonna read something and know a little bit about something, give it to them. But I'm a master of making shit funny. Like, I just was at a funeral yesterday. Rest in peace, my brother Marcus Ranson. Knew him since 4th grade. Good dude. He just loved to hustle. And, you know, everybody in there loved him. You know what I'm saying? It's just when you in your way, you know what I'm saying?
They asked you to do comedy at the funeral?
They didn't ask me, but they was expecting that. That was my boy. Like, I couldn't find it up there. So I just had to, you know, give my condolences. But honestly,
hey,
it's what
I'm
you
shake
go
your
through.
hand, black man. So check me out. I got a homie that passed away on like the 4th or 5th of July.
Yeah.
His funeral Friday. And his mama want me to get up there and do a poem because she know that's what I do.
I want you to get
know
up and
what
do
I'm
a
saying?
poem.
Hey, it's been fucking me up. It's been tearing me down. It's been, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't finished with it. I'm finished with it, but I ain't finished with it because I really can finish that motherfucker in the morning time, the day of, because I'm that type of nigga.
I'm already knowing.
But it's really fucking me up. You know what I'm saying? To do it. Like it's really like beating me on the inside. Like it's really like my mind not right even out trying to do it. And it's like I say, they expected you to do comedy.
Yeah.
She asked me to do a poem. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't gonna reach out because I didn't want to even do that.
It's a sensitive time.
And she hit me up on Facebook and she asked me like, "Hey son, I want you to can you write something for the obituary?" And I ain't that type of nigga. If I write it, I gotta deliver. You know what I'm saying?
My life.
So when she asked me, I tell her like, I can't write it for no obituary. It can't go on no obituary. They gotta motherfucker need to pull out their phones, record this shit, and this gonna be. I'm not gonna say this poem ever again in life. I promise you, I'm not.
Oh my life.
I promise you, I'm not, because it's just
It's from the heart.
It's from the heart. It's for him, and that's it. Get it right, and I ain't mad at you for pulling out your phone. I ain't mad at you for we in the church. Do what you got to do,
Man, because you know some
because you
people
getting
need
it.
that.
You now I'm not putting it in an obituary because how I'm gonna send it. It might not look right in the obituary because I'm writing it how I'm writing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
I feel you, bro.
like I said, so hey, the
And
fact
that-
that you held it down at your people's woo wop, and I'm gonna have to hold it down at my
Yeah.
people's woo wop. It's hey, like I said, how you be speaking your truth be somebody else's truth, bro.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? In the same way, but different way. The same thing. Spoken word. We here. That's what we doing.
And that's
you know what I'm saying?
I'm
Cold,
gonna
too.
I'm gonna ask this for both of y'all. Like, how important is it? And I don't want to say important because I don't want it to feel like a sense of like grandiose to ego or like big up to self, but like the fact that in those times of like trauma, tragedy, all this different type of shit, motherfuckers still call on you to deliver a message. You feel me? Like to make somebody laugh, to make somebody feel
Hey, man.
out of body presence.
Now you know I be
feel
rhyming
me?
all the time, bro. Deliver send shivers, bro.
On me.
When you deliver in them type of times, bro, it be fucked. Like I say, the situation fucked up. But I know for a fact, bro, I'm gonna get a shiver, bro, that I can't. That's gonna feel so good from getting it out and from releasing it, bro.
I know what you talking
I was
about, though.
I was meant to be here today. Y'all was meant to see me. I really do this shit, bro.
Yeah.
How many funerals you know I done did poetry at? You know what I'm saying? I really do this shit, and like I said, I don't do it for just nobody. You know what I'm saying? I do it for the ones that need to get done. That's why OG asked me to do it.
You know, some works beats for
And
the
she was
Lord,
scared
though.
to ask me.
Yeah.
And cause she know I'm fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
So but at the same time though, it's crazy when I'm fucked up.
You gotta
That's
find
when
it.
I be at my best, bro.
On
And
my
when I
life.
mean fucked up, I don't even be fucked up about shit. When I mean fucked up, I mean just like when I'm not feeling myself in slight ways. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm fucked up on some writing shit, that's when the shit hit the best. You know what I'm saying? That's
life.
when the shit come out the best, bro.
my
And
life.
like I said, I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you, brother.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, just keep it pushing, do your thing. And like I said, you did what you were supposed to do yesterday. I ain't even mean to get all off in there, but
But that's real
It's just
because I
like I
needed
said.
that. I needed to hear that. And to answer your question, Pete, I was just gonna say, man, you just really gotta find it, bro, because you never know who look at you to be that solid individual at that moment. And one thing this Mexican dude told me this at
you're a
work.
prophet, folk.
You know, you think so?
When niggas come, when you a prophet, folk. When niggas come to you looking for voice, nigga, you a prophet. You a nigga, and like I said, I'm gonna call you equal because who, depending on the person and you can't say who better than who, nigga. When niggas call on niggas, when niggas was calling on Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, if niggas calling on you to do a spoken, nigga, that means that they trust you to do that. They with you while you doing that, and like I said, nigga, they call on you for a reason.
Yeah, and you can't be afraid of responsibility. You know, that's what
if that's what you do in this craft. If that's what you do, that's what you do. Yeah. If a nigga call on you to do what you do, you ain't got no option but to do it. Cause you gonna show me that that's not what you do.
I got a question for y'all though.
Sure.
So me, like I used to write, you know, my poetry ain't on shit though. Y'all got it. But what was it that kept y'all, you know what I'm saying, so tight to poetry, whereas to like, you know what I'm saying, like y'all know y'all raw, right?
I mean, sure.
But like, how many competitions that y'all was in where y'all felt like, you know what I'm saying, like maybe I gotta see who, you know what I'm saying, like where you was tested at basically, because that was one of the questions I wanted y'all to ask me. But like, where were you tested at far as your art go and your art form go? Where you felt like, man, am I in the right place, or am I doing this for the same cause that I thought I was doing it where I started up at? You know what I'm saying? You want to
go first, or you want
to? I think that for me, it was more so I'm a behind the scenes type. I do the camera work. You know what I'm saying? Like I've always written. You know what I mean? Like that was something that I've always done. And so after a while, it became a point where it was like, damn, I could see myself in the space of doing spoken word. I was inspired by my brother. I was inspired by my mother. Like, yeah. And seeing how they wrote and how they did. And for them not even wrote, like a lot of times it was off top for them. Like they was able to just go. And so for me, it was learning to, I think, use my artistry more so in a space of expression and trying to find out who it is I'm talking to. Cause like Boogie was saying, like a lot of times you talking that shit to somebody. Yeah. You may not know. And they not there. And so for me, it really, I had to get in my bag for real. Like I say 2 years ago, I started managing a space, the Beverly Hills Art Gallery. And I was going to different spaces around the city, seeing the open mics that they was hosting and putting on. And I'm like, I can do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like and that's what it boiled down to. When you tell yourself like, hey, this is something that I see motherfuckers doing and they raw, they cold, like on some competition shit, bro. I really don't see on some blinders type shit. Like I don't really see other people because I know what's for me is for me.
And that's the answer I was looking for, because bro, real talk, you got that tunnel vision like Ali. He shake up the world. Ain't nobody believe in him, but you believe in yourself. You get what I'm saying? You like, man, I told you. Yeah. I told you. Every show. And bro, honestly, I helped a lot of people that's on right now. To this day, niggas took my style. Niggas then ran and did all type of stuff, bro. But I'm not the type of nigga that's gonna sit back and say, oh, you stole that from me. Because for one, you gotta look at yourself. Like never let nobody trick y'all at y'all spot. Feel me? Because that's what's going on out here.
How would you do that?
Hey,
and long as
I'm in my spot and I secure my spot.
As long as that question stand,
either I'm gonna be with it or I'm not. And that's saying I won't be with it,
man. Because you know some people will be around you just to take everything that they taking you with them
for sure.
And you are you, and they are them. But what I'm saying is, never let nobody trick you out your spot and think what you doing is what like you missing money or you miss. It's always something in return. What you don't see don't mean it ain't there. So what I'm saying is, bro,
you been through the ringer.
Teach. Like,
yeah, I ain't even been there yet. Wherever I go to, I know it's only two niggas handling our money.
My nigga, I can show you videos right now. Me with Burn Poe when he first began. Me with Rico when he first began. Me with I did it. I work with everybody but Skimbo in the corporate, but I did work with corporate with the y'all ever see that?
Let me ask you a question. You
that Kanye West
you from out west?
I'm from Southside, 79th Chicago, 7900, right here, all through here. I've been lived everywhere from the Ward to the Ville to over here to down there, over there. Okay, cool. I'm 79th thoroughbred, baby. Cool. I'm representing Southside.
We stayed on 78th and Aberdeen for a while.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? So fist bump to that because I'm happy you're not from out west.
Come on, man.
And even though, no disrespect to out west.
No disrespect out
but
west.
I always ask my Chicago guests they from out west just to know. Just to be like,
I love Southside bred talent.
Yeah.
West Side niggas, they got the creative shits right now, but
exactly.
I love to see
that's
us
what make
doing
me.
this shit.
That's what make me not do that. I love them niggas. I got love for them niggas because they putting out good content for people to follow and watch. I'm not a hater. I love that. My thing is, I want the South Side to be looked at other than something.
dangerous.
You getting your brains blew out walking outside, or you can't trust a black man on the same side of the street as you, or you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, come on, bro. This, you know what's going on out here. We know what's really going on out here,
and that's why I ain't gonna lie, bro. In this type of time, I love an art form like comedy.
Yeah,
because it allows you to keep a light heart. Because a lot of the shit that we go through, it teaches us to harden our heart. It teaches us to damn near not let motherfuckers in, bro. You can't deny a laugh. If you walked in this room right now, and me and bro was in this bitch cackling, you either gonna come in on some fuck is these niggas laughing at, or you gonna wait to find out the joke. Fuck is you talking about?
Come on, man.
Something like laughter is contagious. So I ask you in that space, knowing on me,
help you live longer.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna live forever, goddammit, because I'm gonna get me some laugh. You hear me?
So in that space, using that gift, like, what do you think is one of the best parts of being a comedian, like getting up there and making them people laugh?
One of the best parts about being a comedian is if you true to yourself, bro, and you know your job, you know what I'm saying, your job and what you aiming for to make the people look for in you, like, know thyself. That's the main thing. Like, you can't change yourself without changing your brain. So my thing is, I'm here to make you laugh, make you feel good, and most importantly, leave you with something to learn from. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause my thing is like this, bro. Like, I'm giving you all I got. I ain't sugarcoat nothing. You feel me? I didn't
toe to head to toe.
Come on, I ain't sugarcoat nothing. So if you looking for Kevin Hart here, you ain't gonna find him. You looking for Cat Williams here, you ain't gonna find him. I'm just a nigga from the south side of Chicago trying to get a buck, and I ain't gonna give it to you any type of way. I'm gonna give it to you the way that other people want to see it be delivered.
You equal to them. You just got to make niggas know that, and then they looking for niggas they looking for because they looking for them. Niggas just got to be looking for you.
Yeah, and
you know what I'm saying?
I be around big time niggas like Mojo Brooks. He kept it real with me. He was like, bro, don't be sloppy with your material. Save your favors and just do everything you do right, and be sure that you're gonna do it. And when you hear stuff like that from people like that, you gotta take heed to it, because it's like, that nigga knows something. Look at what he got off of just being Mr. James or being this person. So,
hey, Mr. James was my nigga, bro. With that fat ass chin, Mr. James. He don't do that no more.
No, bro.
He blew, he be going comedy tours and shit, yeah. Hey, Mr. James was that. Hey, that was my nigga.
Just being true to yourself, bro. I can't say nothing. That's what everybody not doing no more. Ain't nobody being original. Like, motherfucker be comfortable with what you got and you confident in, and you know what I'm saying, run with that instead of making their own shit and be like, this is what I'm comfortable in, this is my lane. They want your lane, or they want your lane.
Yeah, because they feel like it's already pre-made. They see you doing it and they like, damn, that shit, especially when you looking at somebody who is naturally talented at something and willing to put in the work, to them, you make it look easy, but they don't know what you doing to get there.
Once you start a lane, ain't shit gonna change.
Yeah,
you done made a lane already. Niggas hopping in that lane.
Yeah.
Until a nigga come out with a new lane, and this lane, there's multiple lanes out here. You was just a lane that started 10 years ago. It's multiple lanes out here. Niggas make new music and use the old shit from back in the day, because it was a lane back then. Niggas you can switch lanes now. Once you make a lane, it don't change. You hear me? You got that bitch gonna be a lane forever, and niggas gonna go through stages of them lanes.
Yeah.
And the lane stages.
Yeah, bro.
Or niggas just gonna try to jump to the last, but you gotta go through them bitches.
I'm telling you.
So you say you studied comedians. You say you do your studying. Who are some of the greats that you study? Who are some of the comedians that you study?
Shit, number one. Well, that was Richard Pryor.
Okay, I can heard about it.
Because
I'm gonna have to go, and I really love stand-ups. I have to go. And matter of fact, I know for a fact how many Richard Pryor stand-ups can you find right now on like apps? Like how many of them is it that you can find right now?
Shit, the one that I
he had one with some leather on, right?
Yeah, and you know, Eddie Murphy. I put both of them in the same category because Eddie and him, like Eddie told us a long time ago that he learned everything he learned from Richard. Yeah. And with Richard,
so I got to go back and watch Richard because Eddie Murphy was one of them niggas, right? Bro, on the stand up comedy side, and that's when I really judge a niggas funny on the stand up. I like some niggas be funny and shit.
And even funny in his movies and shit.
And I guess
it's two types of comedy. It's many different dynamical lanes of comedy,
and this why I don't want to say comedy has gotten washed down, but to me, comedy don't feel the same. Truth, man. Comedy don't feel the same no more.
Speak your truth.
Comedy don't feel the same no more because I'm not judging niggas off stand-up comedy no more. Like the niggas who I think funny, quick,
improv
and no disrespect, Shaky, and it's crazy. I ain't even been on the Instagrams and shit lately. Yeah. But Shaky, I guess him being from Chicago and me catching hit, Shaky one of the funniest niggas to me.
On my life.
You know what I'm saying? And he ain't did no stand-up comedy. Shiggy. Niggas like Shiggy is some of the funniest niggas to me and they never did no stand-up comedy. Mm-hmm. But it's fucked up now that I'm not judging niggas off, but you still got some stand-up comics that still do their thing, and that's all we got. We got some new ones that's sliding in there, but I'm just talking about as far as like mainstream.
But you know what you just made me think about though, like we talk a lot of times about how we receive content, media, all that different type of shit now. Like think about shows that we used to watch when we was a shorty, all that, Kenan and Kel. Then was like sketch comedy shows, like improv, they was doing improv
lanes. Them been lanes.
Yeah, so now they didn't just chop this shit up for Instagram 30-second reels.
TikTok,
you know what I'm saying?
Whatever.
Like So Danny Mac, I'm gonna ask you, and pivoting in that space of comedy and your spoken word form art, like how important is that social media branding, or how do you get your content out there, or are you just mainly stand up for the most part?
I'm glad you asked me that.
For sure.
Because a lot of people be like, man, bro, when you go drop? And I say one thing. I say I'd rather be persistent than consistent because I'm careful about the shit that I drop. And I'd rather, like I'm funnier than a lot of these dudes that put on certain stuff to be funny.
I like the confidence.
I'm a real nigga. Like, I'm not going to abandon who I am to make you laugh. But if I have something to make you laugh, it's going to be some real shit. So my thing is, that's real important, nigga. Like, that's real. That's very important because you don't want nobody walking up on you on the day where you ain't feeling it and they talking to you about some shit you did. Like, oh, you put that dress on and you ain't even feeling the dress type of mood today. Like, you just,
I ain't even fucking
you know what I'm saying?
Like
but it's real important because it's your character. Your character is on the line. And a lot of niggas don't care about who they...
a lot of niggas don't make it because of their character.
Exactly.
Meaning
I got morals, bro.
Some niggas make it and push it through off character, and some niggas don't because they be... I hate to say they be, but fuck it, they be. I'm not... They be. We know who they be. Yeah, we know who they be is. Be trying to make you... They push that agenda to make you out your character.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So...
And I'm from a church family. You know, I know what the word abomination means, and man, I fear God, dog. Like 100. So it ain't gonna be much you gonna see me do to keep the clout going. If you see me slow down on what I normally be doing, is because I'm working on material outside of what's popping. Be like, I'm not gonna be on everything that pop. Like, shout out to Skinbone and them. They be on everything.
Everything. Soon as
that ain't my style of comedy though.
Hey, that ain't your style of comedy, but that
you know?
Hey, and I don't even, and it's crazy. I guess I'm so out the loop with that shit. I don't even be knowing about when the shit that happened be happening. Yeah. I don't even know Skin and Bone and them.
You find out Skin Bone and them.
Yeah, Skin Bone, but I don't even find out when Skin Bone and them did it. It'd be like 7-8 days after they did it. Then I find out about it. You know what I'm saying? But beyond all that though, before we close out with a Precious perspective, I got 2 questions for you. In the movie Life, who I ask all comedians this because that's one of the funniest movies I ever seen in the movie life. Who carried the movie on the comedy side?
Carried.
Nah, I don't want to say carry. Between the two comedians, who you say really was the more funny and nigga? And niggas, and you know, back then they was writing niggas lines, but niggas was still who they was.
Man, so with me, I ain't even really finished telling y'all who my favorite comics was, but nigga, I say Eddie.
That was the second question. Give me a top 5 list of that. So answer the life question.
Okay.
And we can get to the life question.
So I think reason being for me to say this is because I feel for Martin Lawrence, bro, in that movie. All that man wanted to do was get back to work. You feel what I'm saying? He wanted to get back to work. Right. So dealing with all the bullshit, you know what I'm saying? He dealt with a pickpocketer. He ended up doing life, riding with a nigga with liquor.
Who really fucked his life up?
Yeah, like
who really fucked his life up?
I really felt for him and the realness from him. Like he tired of Ray.
Oh my mama.
You feel me? Ray, you fucked my life up, Ray.
I'm supposed to be at work. Realness was damn near more funnier than
that was comic to me.
You say Ray ass was playing the whole time.
Ray was on some hustling, nickel and diamond, like fast moving type of shit. He remind me of my little brother. So I say I feel for Martin Lawrence because Martin, I felt his pain.
You feel for?
Yeah, I felt his pain in that.
And you say that comedy that pain comedy made it more.
I got one for you. He was like, man, so you spent all the money on? He was like, yeah, man, fuck the money, the watch. He said, man, fuck that cheap ass watch, man. He ready to go home to go to work.
Because you gave me coins. Then you had the paper on you. You just sold a hooch.
So I felt for Martin on that. I'm like, gee, Martin ass, bro.
He pressed. That's what made the comedy more serious because he pressed.
Come on, man, situations. And then on top of that, it's just like, man, they tried to laugh with each other when they found the dead body. They like, this drunk ass Winston or whatever they was calling me. I'm like, yeah, it's over with. So I fell for Martin, G.
Oh my mama.
Martin. My first top 5.
It's only one top 5. You can only give us top 5.
You talk about the second top 5 is 10.
Yeah, precious perspective right after the top 5.
Real talk. My work speaks for who I watch a lot. So Keenan Ivory Wayans would be first because A Living Color.
Keenan Ivory Wayans.
Yeah,
I like that.
Keenan Ivory Wayans. That nigga's the first brother.
No, Damon is bald head. Keenan is the
Low Down Dirty Shame.
Low Down Dirty Shame.
Yeah.
I respect that.
That one.
And Nick, hey, don't mean to cut you off.
You got it.
As a black culture, I don't think we give they ass enough credit.
You don't?
Yeah. Bro, I don't think we give they ass enough. That Wayne's family, bro, I don't think we get they ass.
Their favorite one of them, Danny Mac.
They always say that. I knew you was going to say that. I got y'all.
I think.
The nigga that was in Malibu's Most Wanted with the do-rag.
Is he a cousin or a brother?
That's a brother. That's the baby brother.
I thought he was a cousin.
But hey, that you got that one because I heard that one before. I heard The Game. I heard that all type of shit. So you got that. But Keenan Ivory.
Most might have lied about the game. Matter of fact,
Keenan Ivory.
Hey, no, Harry. I can see that. Go ball. Go ball.
Hey, look, fuck all the bullshit.
Hey, Keenan Ivory Wayans.
I got Keenan, Dave Chappelle, cause skits. That was one nigga that really made me want to do skits.
Hey, we fell in love with Dave Chappelle for the first day. We didn't even know who Dave Chappelle. We knew he had a show, but we weren't watching that show like that.
Dave Chappelle.
We saw his first stand up, Killing Me Softly with the blue, and we instantly, and that's how I know I've been around a real funny nigga my whole life.
Dave Chappelle.
You don't think niggas funny, but they really be funny, man.
Oh, the ones the underdogs is always the ones, bro. I'm telling you.
I love you, dude.
You got Keenan, you got Dave, and then the other 3, I'm gonna go stand up because those was more improvable ones, like the ones they put.
Hey, but Dave Chappelle stand up put you. Dave Chappelle stand up though. Like I say, we fell in love with Dave Chappelle off. Dave Chappelle was probably I saw Eddie Murphy before I saw Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw Dave Chappelle stand up,
and knowing Dave Chappelle was in. Nutty Professor.
Oh yeah,
niggas was getting in there. Shout out to Eddie Murphy. You put niggas in.
But do you see
But Dave Chappelle would not say he's better than Eddie, but that you could tell who niggas big homies
he molded them
because Dave Chappelle really right there, but not really quite being Eddie Murphy. He did his own Eddie Murphy spin.
Yeah. So you got those 2 guys, and then I want to say with stand up stand up. Man, this dude, he ain't even really big. You know what I'm saying? But his name Henry Coleman.
Okay.
And
I'm pretty sure I know him. I gotta look him up, but I'm pretty sure I know him.
Blown away. First time I heard from him, like, bro, kept me rolling.
He from where?
He's from here.
Okay, bet.
And Chicago Heights, matter of fact, to be exact.
For sure, I appreciate that too.
Yeah,
He's not from here.
Yeah,
he's from, and I appreciate them saying they from here because they got cousins and they be bopping to the parties and shit out here, and they be. But you from Chicago Heights. That's where you grew up at. That's what school you went to. That's what you did. You not from here, and I appreciate you for saying. I appreciate you for correcting.
He probably
that.
don't even know that I know. You know what I'm saying about him, but that's one of he changed my life outlook on comedy one time. And
I'm looking him up right now because I'm mad that I don't know.
It's a Hispanic guy, bro. His name he a young guy. What's his name?
You better not say the nigga I think you finna say.
Funny as hell.
I watched stand-up.
Ralph or some shit like that. Ralph or something.
Hey, hold, Ralph. You say Ralph that he be like Ralph that be like, I just want my girl. I'm pretty. She put it up in the Nissan Skyline.
Man,
I think that's who you talking about.
This dude laid back. He young. He like about our age. And
did he talk about his father being a deadbeat and gym shoes? Bro, I think you talking about.
He got a Netflix special.
I gotta check him out. He on Netflix though. He on Netflix. Matter of fact, he's a short, bald Hispanic guy. The dude,
Hispanic.
funny as hell.
I don't know that nigga.
Funny as hell. He just like these the people that I'm just like now getting up on.
And you put that nigga in your top 5 already,
man, because it's new comics. It's new comedy, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to get with the shit.
Hey, excuse me. How old are you, bro?
I'm 30. I just made 31, so I'm gonna be 32 December 26th. I'm gonna be
that's
32.
So yeah, bro. Shorty. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I thought you was older than me. No, I ain't gonna. I'm gonna keep it up.
That's this stress that I saw me right now. That's all I'm just stressed.
I don't want to stress like that. I thought I'm 33, nigga. I at least thought you was at least 34, 35.
But you know,
damn it, man. So what I'm gonna say is, okay, you named, and that's just. But see, even with you being 30, nigga, you just fucked my list up because you went from Eddie Murphy to Dave Chappelle to whoever the fuck this nigga is that I don't know.
You got to get up on him, bro.
Ralph what?
This fuck. He gonna send you off.
Hey, Real Ducker say Ralph Lauren. He not gonna send me off.
The best thing to say on YouTube, just say stand up comedy Ralph, some shit like that. And this gonna be the nigga. He a young Hispanic dude. He got a little crispy little line in this shit. Like, you gonna know exactly what I'm talking about.
Are you talking about Ralph Barbosa?
That's him.
That's him.
He ain't bald head.
He ain't bald.
No, nigga, that's what I knew you.
Ralph, my bad. It's his name Zoe something, but Ralph a good dude too.
Oh Ralph. I looked him up. I know exactly who this Mexican guy is.
He funny, Joe. He funny.
Bro, watch one stand up. Like I had this. Like bro, I watched stand up when Netflix got a new comedy drop. I watched them bitches, bro.
Yeah.
So when you said Ralph, I'm like, bro, I think that's my boy. And that's the only thing I ever seen from him ever in life.
Yeah.
But he became one of them niggas to me.
Ralph is on his way, man.
Hey.
And Mojo Brooks. That was my last one. Yeah.
Stand-up comedy?
Mojo was a dog.
I need to catch up on some Mojo Brooks comedy.
Check him out at the Winters Arena.
Content. I ain't seen this stand-up, but his videos, even though he left who's old buddy you was talking about earlier, Mr. James.
Yeah, Mr. James, man.
Yeah, like he I feel like he was one of those ones that elevated like the content and how you put it out there, storylines, plots, you know what I'm saying? Invested in character.
And I want to say, a lot of that stuff he put out, you know, he had to go through. You know, he had to see some stuff like that because I ain't gonna lie, being young, I remember Mr. Jesse. My mama had a Mr. James.
On me.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm keeping it real.
You said his name was Jesse.
Mr. Jesse.
He was probably way more
birthday the same day as on my soul. Smooth as hell. He talked like this. He say, so yeah, son, me and you got the same.
One of them old niggas.
Me and you got the same birthday.
You 30. Them niggas back then that's how they sounded.
He ain't say birthday. He said birthday. I'm like, okay, you an old nigga.
Birthday.
Okay.
So he spelled that bitch BIRFDAY.
I think with a U. I think with a U.
You say BUR, birth, and he still put the T on that bitch. He spelled that bitch BURFTH day on my mama. He a sick individual.
But that's why I felt Mojo because I'm like, man, Mr. James is Mr. Jesse in my lifetime. So shout out to Mojo Brooks for that. That was very clever.
Hey, I'm sorry to hear that.
You work off your pain though, bro. That's
I wish my mama
key.
would have played with me like that. Fuck you talking about. It wasn't none of that Mr. Nobody that I know about.
Come on, man.
She was a slick, sly motherfucker, but it wasn't Mr. Nobody.
I'm just giving you the shit that shaped me, baby.
I appreciate you. That's your truth.
It's real hard.
If to another nigga, it's the truth.
Wait, so you say Henry Coleman, you say Ralph Barbosa, you say Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, you put Ralph in there, and I fuck with Ralph.
Ivory Wayans, and Mojo.
Yeah, just because I want to make the new comics feel like y'all doing something. Y'all a part of this.
They ain't even new comics at this point.
Yeah.
I mean,
they've been outside. DJ Fly DC niggas.
My nigga, I love
them
DC.
niggas that be with him. Carlos niggas been outside. They been outside.
Yeah,
they been outside. What's his name? Carlos Miller. I just most definitely call him
Carlos Boozer.
Sorry.
Damn, you did your whole. He just called him man
Boozer. Yeah, the nigga that poo for the Bulls.
He gave me the call. My bad, y'all. He tripping.
On my mama. But yeah, for sure. So with that being said, we gonna first and foremost, we appreciate you for coming, Danny Mac.
Man, thank y'all for having me, bro. Real shit.
We appreciate you for sure for coming. But we gonna close it out with a Precious perspective, and I'm gonna pour me a little cup, and Danny Mac, I'm gonna pour you a little cup too, because
that's get it.
The Precious perspectives, it need to be a pour up on
me,
because he dropping a perspective, and it's precious
for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
And in that space, understanding we all need to laugh, man.
Amen.
We all understand that laughter is the key to life. In all honesty, we find, like you said, those truths about life that are, I think, sometimes so irrefutably evident. Sometimes shit be so fucked up even that you gotta laugh. You feel me? Like, cause if you don't,
that's the truth.
You damn near be like, oh, bro, I'm gonna be around this motherfucker bogus, pouting, tweaking. So when you can possess that power to invoke that emotion of, I feel like laughter a lot of time be happiness, passion, joy, a little bit of irritation. It's
sadness, bro. Laughter, bro.
It's so much of everything.
Hey.
And when you possess that power, it's a beautiful thing. So again, Danny Mac, shout out to you. We appreciate you for sharing that gift, bro.
Man, I want to leave y'all with this too, bro. Once again, thank y'all for having me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the first interview people that ever like reached out to me, so I had to come show my face.
You know what it is too, though, bro.
And
we the first niggas because we see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what we doing right now. We doing these interviews. We doing these. And
y'all gonna go far, bro. I feel it.
You
I ain't
go
just saying
far. We gonna go far. You gonna go far. Fuck you, that's what I'm saying. If we got you up here, we saw you, and we appreciate you, and we believe in you. We want you to believe in us. We gonna believe in you.
Man.
And you post, I'ma share. I post, share.
I got
and if
you,
you
bro.
Don't, I don't care. But that shit gonna be out here.
Man,
you know
word is bond, brother.
Hey,
I got y'all.
But what I'm saying is, I appreciate what you doing. I appreciate shit. Like I said, I appreciate people off the first time. What you did for me when I saw you at that show, I appreciate the laughter. I appreciate the charismatic. I appreciate the hustle and bustle, because I'm a hustling but like we poets, we spoken word people. We trying to make somebody feel some type of way at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Off our speech, off our voice.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate people that did that for me. And I do that for people. We do that for people. We all do that for people. So with that being said, this is Bonding with Boogie.
And this your boy Danny Mac.
And Precious with the perspective.
Hey, before we go, can I leave y'all with a joke?
For sure.
So fellas,
you know what?
Let's do it right now.
Oh shit, they didn't plan something.
No, we didn't plan anything. It be shit planned already. But it was just we ain't in. It's been shit planned already.
We got a segment called "Do Your Thing."
Do your thing, and you a comedian, and you hey. We don't drop bombs no more. We don't drop. Can we get up?
So if you got a
you
joke
the first.
or
You
two
the
or
first.
Do your thing.
You the first
Right
comedian
here.
to leave us with a joke.
Okay, so we gonna end the night off with me talking to the fellas and the ladies. So first and foremost, ladies, fine ladies, I know y'all out here, keep y'all cars clean, because y'all don't like y'all cars clean. Y'all like dirty cars, ladies. We got to step that up a bit.
You said they like dirty cars?
They love
the women,
dirty cars.
the fine women. Women in general. You know, they be having, it be fine
the fine ones.
It be fine women that you know be having a lot of shit going on, though. So they got kids. They got So they got the Happy Meal paper in the back. They
I'm
got
just saying you gotta upkeep the whip for me.
Okay, for sure.
You feel me? And brothers, keep a job. Last time I got in my lady car, I linked the seat back. You know how we like leaning the seat back. She irritated. She lean up. Come on, lean up. What's wrong with? I can't lean back.
You ain't
she
tired.
said you need to see who hiring.
Oh, she said you need to see
keep a
everybody
job.
out there with that tax.
How about that little spinning sound out there?
She's
That's
sick.
all. That's all, Danny from Danny Mac, man. You know, I look much love from Danny Mac, man. That's all I want to leave y'all with. Keep a job, fellas,
Hey,
sure.
keep.
and keep that car clean, ladies.
Hey, for
Ain't
sure.
nothing wrong with keeping.
Y'all
the car
should be
clean.
dirty. Hey, a bitch will pull up on you in a $3 million car, and that bitch got McDonald's fries. That bitch got pop stains in the carpet.
Now we're ladies
That bitch-
with bobby pins in
Hey,
it.
man, rubber bands. You know that man? That bitch filthy. Hey, with that being said, this bonded with Boogie with a Precious perspective, and we out.